everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hanger hobbit here, and welcome to Old Harry's buying guide for 2019 for the winter holiday. This should get you through until the next holiday season rolls around. Unless, of course, guys can start screwing with the BRs again, but hey, I can't predict that kind of stuff, can I? And some have asked me what I'm getting. I'm only getting this because I've had so many requests for it. That's what old Harry's going to end up getting during the Christmas sale. The Ass Ender. I hear it's an incredible bird, but this thing better be freaking godlike when it's stuck with USA teams. That's all I got to say about that. But let's look at the birds, shall we? First we'll do the Americans and the Germans, and next will be the USSR and Britain, followed by Japan, China, and Italy, and then finally France and what little is there of Sweden. Alright, starting out with Galler's F3F. It's fun. I'll give you that. It's quite fun. It can turn on a dime, and it's going to be super, super cheap. Remember, anything below Tier 3, don't even think about grinding with it. These are for funsies. But, yeah, you get a 50 cal at 1.3 BR. So, yeah, it can work. It can definitely do some work. If you want a low-tier toy that just turns on a dime, I have a lot of fun with mine. Next up, the B10 Bordeaux. Do you play ground forces? That's the easy answer for that. Do you play ground forces? If so, look at this right here. Yeah, that's like the tactical nuke on the PE-8. You drop that on a cap where they're all Russian, and oh, the hilarity ensues. You will get so many kills, it's not even funny. It's insane what you can do with this thing in ground forces. But if all you play is air, skip it. Completely skip it, because look at the guns. 7.62s. It's not fun in air. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Yeah, I would say pass on that unless you're ground forces. But ground forces, it's fun. Definitely get it if you like to play the ground forces. You can line this up with some Stuarts and have yourself a blast. Next up is the first of the Japanese birds, the Ki 43-2. And you gotta be really accurate with your guns. You only get 500 rounds, but if you've seen my video on the Putin scoop, you can do quite a lot with 500 rounds. Personally, I find it a blast. This thing climbs like a freaking space rocket. And unlike the Japanese one, it doesn't have to face the CW. Why the hell is this at 2.0 BR 21? So yeah, I'll give it points for that. Good God, the CW 21 really needs to go up in BR. Yeah, where it's at now, it don't work. But yeah, it's cheap. It's fun. Hell of an agility. Just remember, it's Japanese, which means stay the hell away from the AAA because you will catch on fire if someone farts in your general direction. Next up. Back in the day. Back in the day, this thing was so great. It was an absolute monster back in the day. Now it faces BS 180s, 109 E7s, E7 U2s, Crappuccinos. No. If you got it back in the day when all it had to face was biplanes and, the occasional 112, it was a blast. These days, it gets stuffed in a locker and gets its lunch money stolen. Yeah, I would say pass on this one. Next up, the Ki 61B. Oh, my very first ace was in one of these. It climbs good. It dives good. Anybody seen my video on the Chinese version, which is exactly this bird? It's just a copy pasta. Yeah, this thing can do some freaking work. You just have to realize you're never going to be the guy that's at the very top of the space. 11.0 milliseconds climb. Yeah, no, it's not going to climb up to space. But if you keep it about mid-tier, about 3,000 to 4,500 meters, oh, great googly moogly, this thing can clean the heck up. It can definitely slaughter. Oh, but this bird, the XP38G, I'm including this because they've had the packs for sale last year, so I figure I better include them while I'm doing these. Oh, good freaking grief, this thing is a beast. Yeah, just look at my review on that thing. It's a friggin' monster. And oh, the bazookas. I so love the bazookas. Oh, you want to hear a bomber say all kinds of dirty words in chat? Hit him in the butt with one of those. You will laugh heartily. It's hilarious. Plus, if the last guy runs to space, those things are laser accurate. You can pop pillboxes all day long with them. Heck yeah, that's how I did the BS 180 event, was just popping pillboxes all day long with them suckers when they run to space. It was so easy to get top of the team. It's nice. Oh, it gets air spawn too. Oh, you gotta love air spawns. Aren't they just wonderful? Oh, if you've ever flown any of the P-38s, you know how this baby handles. It climbs good. It dives good. It's got decent agility. Look at all that firepower in the snoot. Oh, yes. Yes, this baby. She's all kinds of good. Now let's switch on over to Tier 3. And we'll start with... Ew. 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 Bad bird. Bad. Evil bird. No. P61A1. That's a no. Run away. This is a bad bird. It's got no whip. Don't let that 13 meter per second climb thing fool you. No, it'll never get that. Maybe if you strapped rockets to its butt and gave it a really hard push. Yeah, this thing climbs like trash. It can't dive. Its turn rate is god awful. I mean, it feels more like a bus than it does a bird. It's just, no, it's bad. If you want to fly a P-61, fly the one in the tree. It's so much better than this one. I don't know why they made this a premium. This is just trash. It really is. It's awful. But here's one, that's a mixed bag. Is it trash or awful? No, it's not. The A6M2 can turn on a dime. It can climb like a freaking spaceship. Oh, you can get above everybody so quickly in the Akutan Zero. So what's the catch? I'll show you what the catch is. Right there. Type 99 Model 1. Not the Model 2s, the Model 1. What's wrong with the Model 1s? Good God, the velocity is terrible. It's just horrid. You will not hit squat outside of 350, 400 meters max. Anything beyond that, you might as well be throwing rice patties. It's not going to hit. If it does, it's just going to go dink and bounce off like a fart in the breeze. Yeah, also, of course, no armor at all. So anybody farts in your general direction, you're a fireball. But can you make it work? Yeah, you can. Here's the trick. Poot and scoot. You have to treat this thing just like the Key 44-2 Atsu Poot and Scoot. Set the convergence for 250 meters and then slap on the universal belts. If you only fire at 250 meters, the cannons will kill just about every single time. But good Lord, trying to get up to that 250 meters to fire can sometimes be an issue. So this one, I would say, try the one in the Japanese tree, and if you really, really, really love it, then do it. Otherwise, no, because you got to work your butt off to make this thing kick some booties. This, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of that. Say hello to the XP50. Oh, I cried so hard when they nerfed that. I was like, no, how could you nerf my beautiful twin-engine monster? Oh, you killed it. Why'd you do it, Gaijin? Oh, but Gaijin must have heard, because the Great Snail unnerfed it. It's not quite as insane as when I first got it. When I first got it, it had WEP, which, good Lord, this thing would climb up to space so quick, you'd be like, where's everybody at? I'm up here at 8K. What do you mean you're down there at 4? You're too slow. Now, it's not quite that insane, but oh, this thing dives good. That climb rate is great. And them guns, oh, baby, them guns work so well. This one, I would say, yeah, if you like a good heavy fighter, oh, this baby, she does the work. She definitely does the work. Here's another one that does the work. Oh, my beautiful monster with the skulls on it to show how deadly it is. The 109 F4. Yeah, you don't get the gun pods. Trust me, you don't need them. 200 rounds of beautiful mine shell. 24 meter per second climb. 1,000 rounds of MG to back it up. Oh, you will bring so much hurt. You will make them so unhappy. Oh, I love this bird. This is one of the birds I love to break out for events. Because you want to do some raffle stomping. Oh, good grief. This thing can open up a can of ye-oh whoop ass. Yeah, this one I would say is definitely on a grab this baby. Let's finally look at Tier 4. And remember, if I don't have it, I can't talk about it. So I'm only going to show you the things I got. If it's something like those god-awful bombers, you'll have to ask somebody else because I ain't touching the boomers. Let's start off with the P47M1RE. Oh, Daddy's Girl. No, this ain't Daddy's Girl. This is Ugly Duckling. I keep forgetting because I got this skin for it. Isn't that pretty? Balls out. I used to love it, but I had to kill it. What's the problem? You're going to find there's one teeny tiny gigantic freaking horrible mess. That is Tier 4 USA between 5.0 and 6.0. Basically, you're fighting alone. Now this baby can carry if you need to. You'll have to side climb and have to dodge 3 or 4 freaking blind hunts. But you can do it if you got to. Which sadly will probably be nearly every match because your entire team will be tanker trash 300 meters off the ground farming. As for the bird itself, it's the best frickin' P47 in the game. Climbs great, hellish top speed, great in a dive, doesn't turn very good, but it's a frickin' thunderbolt, they never do. But those guns kick so much booty. Oh, they kick so much booty. It's just a shame it doesn't get better teams than what it does. Now here's Daddy's Girl. Oh, I love Daddy's Girl. And you'll notice it's only at 4.7. Yeah, that makes a difference. That gets you out of that 5.0 to 6.0 black hole. Yeah. This one, and I think let me check. I think the P51D20, yep. The pack one is also at 4.7. Yes. Given a choice between the P47 and the P51, I would take one of the P51s simply for the fact that it gets you out of the 5.0 to 6.0 black hole. I mean, you got freedom cows on both. You get more ammo with the P47, but yeah, the teams are so much better. Once you hit 5.0, it ain't nothing but tanker trash, man. nothing but tanker trash. But yeah, this thing climbs great, hellishly agile, good in a dive. Oh, the guns kick booty, great top speed. Yeah, any of the P-51s are a blast. So yeah, I have no problem recommending any of the P-51s. This thing though, oh God. Run as fast as you can, brothers. Run away from it. It is evil. It is horrible. Yes, I know it climbs like a freaking bat out of hell. That's the problem. You'll be at 6 kilometers against 8 freaking guys because your entire team will be down at 2 kilometers feasting on ground targets. And unlike a P-51 or a P-47, yeah, look at the guns. Yeah, and with Hispanos being as nerfed as they are, you can't take on 8 guys at once in this thing, people. It just doesn't have the firepower. No, it is way too undergunned for what it's going to be facing. Yeah, I know so many people talk about how the LF is too OP. Maybe if you flew it in a squad, but solo, this thing is going to get swarmed match after match after match after match. And you're going to have to carry the entire team with nothing but 7.7s and Spark Spanos. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Now let's switch on over to Germany, shall we? Start off with Fliegel's Bf-109A. See the sad face on the bird? That's all you really need to know. He's disappointed that his decal was stuck on this because he's sad. Yeah, this thing is trash. It's garbage. Its climb rate's terrible. Its acceleration is garbage. Freaking reserve birds are nicer than this thing. No, avoid this. Only reason I have it is because they gave it away free, and frankly, if I would have gave even a penny for it, I'd want my money back. 2-blade wooden propeller, cannot generate power for squat. This bad bird. Ew. This, the B1U2 HE112. I've always had a soft spot for the 112s, but I gotta be honest. The days of the glory of the 112 are sadly long past. Back when I first started, the 112 was a great low-tier grinder. It fought great. It only had to face biplanes and the occasional buffalo. Now it faces CW-21s, Space Chicas, the friggin' J-22B from the frickin' Swedish, which will, oh God, that thing is so OP right now. Oh God, that thing's going to be so spammed during this event. Yeah, no, the poor 112s, they had their day. Their day in the sun is sadly long past. Just let it go. Let it go, let it go. I'm afraid you have to let it go. Because, yeah, this thing cannot compete. I mean, it dies above about 3,400 meters. It just can't climb at all. Its engine just ain't got it. And when you're facing stuff like CW-21s and Space Chicas and J-22Bs, no, that's not going to cut it. Yeah, pass on this one. Here's another gigantic pass. Another one that was great back in the day. The Wellington Mark 1C German. Oh, back in the day, this was great. It used to be able to grind so good. Now, no. It gets swarmed. You'll be lucky if you even get half your bombs off before you're blown out of the sky. No, I would definitely say pass. Excuse me, had to get a drink there. It doesn't get the cookie like the regular Welly. Its guns, no. No, look at that. No belly protection, no protection up top. Oh, it's just got way too many blind spots. No, definitely pass on this one. But here's one I'd say is definitely not a pass. Oh, yes. It's Herman the German. Oh, I think old Herman here racked me up the fastest ace I've ever gotten in this game. Oh, I love Herman the German. Whether you love Herman the German or not strictly depends on the answer to one question. Do you like to troll in a heavy fighter? 'Cause that's where Herman the German excels. Yeah, he can do good ground attack 'cause he can kill all the things, like his cousin Boris, the IL-2 Avenger. But without having that rear gunner to back you up, I'd say he works better as a heavy fighter than strictly as an attacker. So, yeah, this one is great for trolling, because look at that. Where is it? Right there it is. The beautiful YVA 23mm Doom Cannons. Oh, yes. Those can reach out and touch up to 1.6 kilometers away. Oh, hell yes. This one I would definitely say is a pickup. She handles good. She's tough. She can take the abuse. And she pays pretty dang good as well. So if you want one that can do your attacker tasks and rack you up some planes and some pillboxes and some tanks, because it can kill all the things, then yes, I would say definitely pick up Herman the German, for he is definitely a blast. Personally, I would use the stealth belts on the 7.62s though, so that you can get all sneaky breaky. This one though, back in the day, this was a yes, buy it in a second. Now it strictly depends on your ping. If you can get a really low ping, like sub 40 milliseconds, this thing will kill everything in its path. If your ping gets above 60, you're throwing Porsche, buddy. Which is a shame, because back in the day, this thing was a death dealer. But once they added those FIT 30 rounds, yeah, those days were over. So whether I'd recommend this or not, fly the one in the Russian tree and see how your ping handles it. If you're one of those lucky people that have that super low ping, you'll probably have a blast in this. If you're not one of those people, this is going to make you want to pull your hair out. It really will. But definitely, if you do get it, climb to about 4K, maybe 4.5. I wouldn't go any higher than that, because she'll really struggle once you get above that. And then you're going to have to do slashing attacks, because remember, this is a yak. It don't do dives very good. Oh, but this is a troller low. Before the 264 was added, I would have said, oh yes, buy it. Buy it without hesitation. Because look at the guns. Look at these guns. Oh, good grief. This thing has more firepower than a B-17, and it's 2 BRs lower. The only catch is now we have the 264. The 264 can outrun this thing so badly. And its bomb load is just as good, if not better. So, no. As much as I hate to say pass, personally, I think you'd be better off putting a talisman on the 264 if you really want a bomb. The 264's got way better guns. The 264 climbs like a bat out of hell. The 264 dives better top speed. Yeah, the 238s, it's still fun. You can still have fun with it. But honestly, the 264 just outclasses it so badly these days. I mean, it is not even funny. Yeah, if you do take this out, you're definitely going to have to practice your gun shipping, though, because you're not outrunning squat in a 238. Yeah, she kind of slow. Yeah, especially compared to the 264s. 264s will run off and leave you to die. So yeah, you're definitely going to have to learn to fight for yourself. Oh, now let's look at the final three. Starting with Old Chubby. Oh, I loves Old Chubby. Me and Old Chubby go back so long in this game. He was a monster at 3.7. He's a monster at 4.3. He's a monster when maxed up tier at 5.3. Honestly, you can't go wrong with Old Chubby. This one is a, why do you even ask? Just buy. Buy this beautiful bird. You will be so happy. This thing kills. Yeah, you got to side climb a little bit. So what? Look at them guns, man. This thing is built like a tank. It's got crazy top speed. It's good in a dive. Grab it. Here's another one I would say is definitely a must buy. Oh, I need to change the skin though. See, I got me a skin in the GER store. It's called the Invisible Airplane. I think it's pretty. You get to see all that wood. Yeah, this skin's not too bad either. I'm not a big fan of the spots though. The 154A1. 30 millimeter and MK151s put together right there in the snoot. Oh yes. Now with the 108s, you are going to have to practice a little bit if you like to split your guns like I do, because yeah, they're kind of low velocity, but great googly moogly. Anything they hit, it's just going to be blown to pieces. I mean bad. And if you have trouble with those, hey, you got the 151s to back you up. Just remember, this is a heavy. You're not turning like a 109 or a freaking G55 in this baby. No. This, you definitely need to do boom and runs or boom and zooms. Don't be trying to turn fight in a 154. But hey, it gets an air spawn. It's got great climb rate. It's got good guns. This one, yeah, I've had quite a lot of fun in this one. Definitely need to do a review. And finally, we'll look at the 190C since it's being offered in the GER store. Why? I've had so many guys tell me, oh, this plane's great. No, this plane's wonderful. No, you've been hit in the head too many times. This thing is trash. Look at the guns on this thing. This thing has to be the worst armed 190 in the game. Yeah, see that down there? That thing overheats freaking constantly. If you get below 6K, it's going to overheat. And good luck getting 6K because this thing climbs like terrible. It's bad. And look at that BR. That's the same BR as the F8 and the A8, and they get air spawns. Does this get an air spawn? No, it don't. Why would you fly this? This is one event vehicle. I say, yeah, even if you like to collect it, no. Maybe if they offer it really, really cheap, like $5 or something, I would say get it then, but otherwise, no. Finally, let's take a look at one bird I've been asked about quite a few times. Ugh. There's a good reason why I don't own this sucker. Yeah, it's right up there in the left. See that? Spark Spanos. Maybe if the Tempest works good for you in the British tree, but I've found that the Spark Spanos, especially with the server side bug, no, they don't work good for me at all. No, just slap you a talisman on one of the 109Gs or the K4 or one of the 190s. Much better buy. Well, be sure to like and share, and next time we will be taking a look at the USSR and the British. Well, I hope to see you up there in the clouds grinding out the event. Have a good one, y'all.